Premier, do you support the proposed changes in the Federal Labor Industrial Relations Bill?
The answer is yes. And secondly, I would urge you to put your questions to the Commonwealth Government.
The question is to the Premier. Premier, I refer to data from the WA Chamber of Commerce and Industry SNAP Business Survey, which shows 4 in 10 WA businesses would scale down operations if forced into multi-employer bargaining, and 92%...
Order, please. Sorry. Minister for Finance and Health, please don't interject while the question's being asked.
And 92% believe they will be damaged by the changes, as well as Rio Tinto Australia Chief Executive Kelly Parker's statement that these reforms could threaten job security and suppress wages in the long term. And I ask, what have you discussed with the Prime Minister to voice the concerns of WA businesses about the federal government's Secure Jobs Better Pay bill? And 2, what, if any, are your concerns about the effect of your federal Labor counterparts' IR legislation on the job stability and long-term wages of Western Australian miners?
Madam Speaker, I think there's a lot of scaremongering going on. I just think there's a lot of scaremongering going on in relation to this issue. One of the things that has been apparent,
Rio Tinto scaremongering.
You asked the question, I didn't interrupt you.
You made the statement.
I didn't interrupt you. One of the things that has been apparent in recent years in the private sector is the profit share has been very high and wages growth has been very low. Obviously that has needed to be addressed, particularly in a whole range of industries across the community. So that's something that's occurring. We are actually putting up our wages significantly as a state government. We obviously had to repair the terrible deficits and debt we were left by the last Liberal National Government, which we have done in ways that other states have not been able to achieve. And we had to do some difficult things to get there. But now we are putting up wages and salaries and bonus payments for sign-on and so forth and conditions significantly across the public sector. So a lot of scaremongering going on. I'd urge people to get back and negotiate and talk reasonably and rationally.
Supplementary question.
Supplementary.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Premier, do you support the proposed changes in the Federal Labor Industrial Relations Bill?
The answer is yes. And secondly, I would urge you to put your questions to the Commonwealth Government, but I do know someone who can do it because the Liberal Party has some outstanding representatives. For instance, the member for Moore, Ian Goodenough.
You were happy to stay out of the election.
Order, please.
Look, once Ian Goodenough has finished with the Commonwealth Parliament, he could come into State Parliament, into Cottesloe, take over as the leader of the Liberal Party. I'm sure he would do a better job than the current member for Cottesloe. He's more hard-hitting. He's more incisive. He is the leading light of the Liberal Party in metropolitan Perth, and I look forward to his future contributions.